Hello, well I'm back again with this little cardinal top. I'm still having trouble with this lighting in here. But anyway, that's all put together. The little borders that I was working on yesterday is all on it now. And I'm going to get that piece over there and make the backing. And I've already cut the batting. We're going to make the batting, and then we're going to take it up there in the other room and put it on the quilt machine. Got to decide how I'm going to quilt it. I don't think I have any Christmas designs to quilt with, so we'll see. Let me grab this backing and sew it together. This is what we're going to put on the back, but we're going to have to make it, because I think I've got a couple of yards of it that's going to have to be stitched together. So what I'm going to do, I don't know how you guys do it, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to leave the selvages on it. But I'm going to take this end of it and that end of it, and I'm going to sew it like that, and then this is the fold, but I'll split that after we get it sewed. But let's put this under there and make this part. And I'm going to sew a pretty wide seam so I can get those selvages all tucked underneath. Get it started. It's all in my lap here. Here we go. I hear my freeze dryer running. You hear my freeze dryer? It looks like I'm sewing it about 5/8. Yeah, I'm getting all the selvages tucked in. If I was doing a bigger quilt, I would be doing it the same way. Just getting the backing sewed together. Unless you bought a real already wide backing, you'd have to be sewed. I don't claim to be a perfectionist or an expert. I just get the job done. And in the end, usually if I've made mistakes, you don't see them unless I point them out to you. Is that the way it is with your project sometimes? You know where you've made your mistakes and what you've done wrong, but if you don't tell nobody, they won't ever know. And I'm to the end of it. And my scissors are not here. How come I laid stuff down and then I can't find it? I'm the world's worst about that. Here they are. And now I've got one big piece, and there's a fold all down this one side. And I'll cut that in a minute. I think I'm going to take the iron. Let's get the ironing board here where we can get to it. I'm going to take my iron and make a crease, and then that's where I'll cut at. And it's probably not the most accurate way, but that's how I do it, the non-professional. Now, now I'm going to take my big scissors and put them right in there is what I'm going to do. And it's just fabric. I figure if I mess it up, I can just sew it back together, can't I? So now, I've got a different size piece. And let's go ahead and press this seam. And I'm not going to press it open. I'm going to press it all one direction. Let's go that way. And there'll probably be quite a pretty good sized piece of this left over after we put it on, after we quilt our quilt. Now I'm going to show you. Let's get this out of the way. Now I've got it where it'll fit the quilt. And let's see, which way is the long way? Got to see which way it's going to go. That's not it. Now, did you see that? That's plenty wide enough right there. It's lapped over both sides, and it's long. I'm gonna go a few inches above, and it goes way down long. So we got it. Got that ready to go. Let me turn that machine off. Got to go into the other room now. Let's take that. Let's take this. Let's take this. Let me get this camera here. Come with me. We're going to go in here where we can quilt this machine. Here we go. Where am I going to set you up at? Let's set you right here. How about that? There's my long arm. Let me turn the light on. Get some of these other pieces out of the way. Here's one that I quilted that's still just hanging there. Let me get the light on. That make it any better? Now, I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see. There's a lot of bright, glary light, but I don't know where to put you. Don't know where to put you. That's like a garage light that's up there, but it's bright, and I like to be able to see what I'm doing when I'm in here. Really do. Now, I'm gonna take this piece first. Let me double check this. I ought to be measuring, but I'm just see 1, 2. Find me something to mark the center. I'm going to mark the middle of it. Put me a mark there if I can see it when I get ready for it. See that? I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm kind of warm. I'll turn that ceiling fan on. My pans. And on my long arm, I've got the center of it marked here, and I'm going to take the center of this and line that up and start painting it in. And this is what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to make you watch all of this video, but next time when I come back, I'll either be quilted or I'll be taking it off the frame. But it's all sewed up, and quilting is next. So that's my project. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye now.